Welcome students, this is your lecture on addition of rational number and this is your fifth lecture. Sorry, this is your seventh lecture. Extremely sorry. Alright, now what is the seventh lecture on? It is on addition and subtraction of rational number. Now this is also the same thing that you have done under fractions. The same method will be followed. So in the first sum we have 7 by 3 and minus 5 by 3. Now here let us first revise a little bit about the sign conventions. So if two negative numbers are given, if there are two negative signs, what do? We add. If there are two positive signs, what do? We add, right? But if there are one positive, one negative sign, what do? We subtract. In this case also we subtract, right? So opposite signs we subtract, same signs we add. And which sign is placed in front of the answer? The sign of the bigger number. So what is the sign of the answer? The sign of the bigger number, right? So if I have to give some examples, minus 7 plus 10, so what will be the answer? Opposite signs, so subtract. So 10 minus 7 is 3. But what will be the sign in front? What is the sign of the bigger number? Plus. So plus 3. What about minus 7 minus 2? What is the sign? Same sign. So we will add. What sign will be placed? Bigger number. What is the sign? Minus, right? So this thing you have learned in your junior class, but you will need it again over here. So keep practicing that. Now here we have 7 by 3 and minus 5 by 3. So we are adding. So 7 by 3 plus minus 5 by 3. Now denominator is same. I can take the denominator as common. So 7 plus minus 3. Now see, 7 plus minus 3 is basically what? 7 plus minus 5 is basically what? 7 minus 5 by 3, right? So 7 minus 5 is how much? 2. So 2 by 3. What is the next one? Next one is minus 7 by 5 and minus 2 by 3. Now see, in this case the denominators are different. So we have done the LCM, which is 15, and we have converted them into equivalent rational numbers, which has come up to minus 21 by 15 and minus 10 by 15. Now we are adding them. Minus 21 by 15 plus minus 10 by 15. So what does that give us? See, this is basically what? I have taken 15 as common, right? And I can write it as minus 21 plus of minus 10. So this is basically what? Minus 21 minus 10 by 15. Now what is the sign? Same sign. So what do? We add. So therefore 31, and the sign of the bigger number is minus, so minus. So minus 31 by 15. If you take another example, let's say 3 by 14 and minus 1 by 7. What is the LCM? LCM of 14 and 7 is equal to 14. So what are the numbers? The numbers are 3 into 1 by 14 into 1, which is 3 by 14. And the other one is minus 1 into 2 and 7 into 2. So this is minus 2 by 14, right? So now what does that give us? What are we adding? So we are adding 3 by 14 plus minus 2 by 14, right? So this is basically what? Denominator is 14. 3 plus minus 2, isn't it? So this is basically what? 3 minus 2 by 14, which is equal to 1 by 14. 3 minus 2 is 1, isn't it? Alright. Now, this is pretty easy. If you have a grasp over the sign conventions, if you know when to add, when to subtract, and which sign to place, you already know the procedure of solving from fractions. Okay. The next thing that we have to learn is additive inverse. So what is additive inverse? Additive inverse is nothing but the opposite sign of the given rational number. So see, it is 4 by 7. So minus 4 by 7 is my additive inverse. And what is the property of additive inverse? Adding the rational number and its additive inverse basically gives us 0. Why? It was 4 by 7 plus minus 4 by 7. So this is what? 7 as the denominator, 4 plus minus 4, which is equal to 4 minus 4 by 7. So this is what? 0. So adding the rational number and its additive inverse, the rational number and its additive inverse gives us 0, right? So what is the additive inverse of minus 2 by 3? It is plus 2 by 3, right? But what about the additive inverse of minus 4 by minus 5? See, this is not in standard form. So first we will have to convert it into standard form by multiplying the numerator and denominator with minus 1. So 4 by 5. This is my standard form. Now what is the additive inverse of 4 by 5? Minus 4 by 5, right? So that is your additive inverse. Let us come to subtraction. Subtraction is same as addition, isn't it? It is very similar. So here it was given 3 by 8 from minus 5 by 8. So since it is from minus 5 by 8, so we will write minus 5 by 8 first. So minus 5 by 8 minus 3 by 8. Now denominator is same, so I have taken the denominator as common. So by 8, this is minus 5 minus 3. So this is basically what? Minus 5 minus 3 by 8. Now see, same sign. So what do? We add, right? 5 plus 3 is 8, and sign of the bigger number is minus, so minus 8 by 8, right? So this is your answer. What about this one? 2 by 5 and minus 7 by 9. First of all, we will calculate the LCM of 5 and 9, which is equal to 45. So 2 by 5 becomes 2 into 9, 5 into 9, which is equal to 18 by 45, and minus 7 into 5 by 9 into 5, which becomes minus 35 by 45, right? Yes. Now we will subtract them. So this from minus 7 by 9, so that means the 7 by 9 part will be written first. So minus 35 by 45 minus of my 18 by 45, right? So minus 7 by 9, which is converted into minus 35 by 45, minus of the 2 by 5 part, which was 18 by 45. So this is basically what? 45 is the denominator now, minus 35 minus 18. Now see, what sign is there? Same sign, so that means we will add. So 35 into 18 is 53 by 45, and what sign will be placed? That of the bigger number. So minus 53 by 45. All right. Okay, so this is your subtraction. So subtraction and addition is very simple to what you have studied in your in your first chapter, that is fraction. I don't think you will have any problem with it. So keep practicing, and we will again discuss multiplication and division in the next video. Thank you.